Welcome to the Dummy Kruger channel, everyone. Today's video takes us to a small business located in Anchorage, Alaska called Alaska Defendant Monitoring. Our featured rights protector for today goes by the name of Northern Corruption Monitor 907, and I just have to say, I haven't seen such a ridiculous video since Big West burst onto the scene trying to talk to a keycard reader.
The door's locked. Is anyone there? Hello? I'd like to come in and ask a couple questions about the building.
This one is full of twists and turns, so let's jump right in.
Yeah, guys, I don't know if you can, if you were in that last live feed, but my whole phone became unresponsive and it was whining. That's weird. They had some kind of serious phone jammer going on there because I've never heard that before. But my phone started buzzing. So they're using some kind of phone jammer.
It's hardly surprising that the individuals who pretend to defend our rights with their little cell phone cameras often appear to be conspiracy theorists as well. Phone jammers are for the most part illegal. The use of phone jammers can cause serious disruptions to communication networks, including emergency calls, which could potentially endanger public safety and violate communication regulations. You see, for the most part, phone jammers aren't just going to affect one user, but every cell phone in the area, including emergency personnel. This small monitoring company in Alaska cannot legally have a phone jammer, no matter what their mothers may have told them in the past. They just aren't that important.
These have private license plates, but they look like cop cars to me.
Now that's how you journalism, folks. I hope you're all taking notes.
Camera here. Friendly reminder. They're always watching us, but you can't watch them.
What can I do for you?
Hey, how's it going?
Why are you in my office filming, Parker?
Well, that's good.
You listen to what I say?
Huh?
Get out of my office. Get out of my office. Excuse me. Get out of my office.
Hey, don't touch me.
Get out of my office.
Don't touch me. This isn't your
No,
office.
it is my office.
You have a contract with the state, right?
No, I do not. This is
No,
my
this
office.
is not your office.
It is mine.
No, it isn't. Whoa, hey!
Stop.
What the f***?
Stop.
That's
Get
assault.
out of my office.
That is assault.
Get out of my office.
I'm gonna call APD.
Call them because you push yourself
Okay.
onto me with your own camera. Get
No,
out of my
you
office.
came up on me. It's on camera.
Firstly, I love that it was the woman, who seemed to appear out of nowhere, took charge and removed the man from the office. Secondly, we later discovered that these individuals who run this company do not have a contract with the state at all, and even if they did, it wouldn't classify them as a public entity.
She just pushed me out. Yeah, he's saying he saw me across the street. This is the dude that just used the jammer on my phone. Hey, I got the GPS on. Can you track me? Can you see me where I'm at? You guys can see where I'm at, right?
And there it is. So our freedom fighter is apparently under GPS monitoring as part of the conditions of his parole, and he thinks this random company is doing the monitoring. These guys are honestly getting more hilarious by the day.
You guys can see where I'm at, right? You pull me up on your computer, you'll see me right here.
Such an angry little guy. And they don't need a computer. They can physically see you because glass door.
You just assaulted me. You're going to jail.
No.
guys call APD? The number is 786-8500. Push number 7 to get to an operator. Tell them this woman in Alaska Defendant Monitoring just assaulted me, and so did this guy. She came over to the side of me and pushed me out, and that hurt my ribs.
I always find it very ironic that these so-called auditors are also the biggest cop callers, and they all seem to have a multitude of injuries where they are seemingly held together by band-aids and cigarettes.
Big tough guy in there, holding state contracts. That's a public office. That's a public office. That's not a private office.
Just stop. Just stop doing it. You're going to drive me crazy.
Oh, this guy's coming out.
Why don't you tell me what you need? Because I see you got an ankle monitor, so that's the issue you have, right? You got some sort of issue or something.
What's your name?
So does that say PED on it?
What is your name?
Does that say PED on it?
I'm not answering the questions here.
Right,
You
right.
are.
So you're on PED, and you're in the wrong building. So you're confused, partner.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't know if reading's hard for you, right?
Yeah.
It might be, right? But does that say PED?
Got your brass knuckle t-shirt on. You're a tough guy, huh?
Does that say PED?
Huh? You're a tough guy?
Do I need to read it?
You gonna run your office like some kind of tyrant? Yeah, f you, dude. What is your name? Tell me your name. I don't need no help, bro.
Dude, you're standing in front of me like you need something.
I don't need nothing. I'm gonna find out your name and I'm gonna report you for assault.
You're on ankle monitor.
So fucking what, dickhead? So fucking what? You're monitoring me, right?
Am I?
I don't know. Do they hire you to do it?
You stupid fuck. I just told you this is not
Yeah,
PED.
f you,
Why
dude.
don't you go to PED, dumb f***, where they're monitoring you?
Yeah, you're a corrupt piece of fucking shit that works for the state, too.
Stupid fuck. Does that say the state anywhere?
When somebody comes into your office, don't fucking assault them.
Nobody's assaulting
Because if
you.
I was
You don't
doing
need
business
to
with
know
you,
my
if I was assigned to you, I would film our
You would
interaction.
know if you were assigned to me, partner.
I would know?
You would know.
Okay.
If I'd have f***ing picked you up, you'd have been here before.
Yeah.
The fact that this is the first time here, you're mentally f***ing challenged. You got a problem.
I sure am, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. After I get assaulted, I'm fucking assaulted.
I think I'm going to need to write that quote down for future usage because it's on par with Aristotle. He said, and I quote, "After I get assaulted, I'm fucking assaulted." Now that's a thinker there.
Yeah.
You ran your fat ass belly up onto me, and she pushed you off.
Yeah?
That's what happened.
Is it?
That's exactly what happened.
Okay. What's your name?
What do you need to know my name?
Well, you run a
You're
state
the
rent.
one
You
that's
have
out of your
contracts with
fucking
the
mind.
state.
How do you know?
You do
Tell me.
public. You do
Tell me.
business as a
It's
state
private
agent.
business, dumb.
Yeah, whatever, dude.
Yeah, you're stupid. You don't know
All
what
right.
you're talking about.
All right.
Yeah. Go somewhere.
We'll wait for APD.
I came out here to give you the information.
Whatever.
So he never got off the phone to call the police, and he was depending on his viewers to call them, which, unfortunately for him, I don't think there were any.
Are your meds kicking in yet? Is English setting in? It doesn't, right? Still lost, right? You're still confused, right? Because ADM and PED are somewhere the same.
Cam back.
Right? That's the alphabet, you know, right? Oh, it's sinking in now, right? You're lost. And instead of getting some information, you want to be an asshole, right?
You're the asshole, bro. You're the one that ran up on me and tried pushing me out of your office.
My office.
That's not your office.
It is not.
No, it's not. No, it isn't. It's the people's office. Part of it, a big part of it is the people's office.
It's unbelievable that he still doesn't get it, yet he proclaims that a big part of this man's private business is owned by the people.
Whose contracts do you run? The cities or the state?
Private, dickhead. You're not listening.
Okay, so you're monitoring defendants for a private company?
Private. Yeah, private.
You're private. Yeah, you're private, but you hold state contracts and city contracts.
Who don't want to be on that, come to me.
Okay.
See, partner, you don't understand what you're talking about. So when somebody like you doesn't want a PED,
You have
they come
authorization
here.
to do that.
That's right. That's not from the state.
Who do you get authorization by?
The fucking court.
The
judge.
court.
You and I.
Who's the court? The
you
state?
and I would go to the judge.
Who's the court?
And get you on.
Okay, I understand that. That's fine.
So it's on a
So
fucking
either
spot.
way, man, when somebody comes into your office,
No.
whether they're doing
You
business
wanna
with
come into my
you,
office and have a conversation like a grown man instead of filming around, telling me I'm PED and I got a state
well,
contract.
hey, you come at me with
That's the
authority,
state
I'm going to
office.
come at
You're
you with
already
my
fucking
authority,
wrong.
and that's of the people.
You got no authority.
This is the authority of the people.
This is just one of a long list of problems I have with this so-called movement. Even though they all claim to be fighting for the rights of the people, they are constantly stepping all over their rights, pretending to activism. The owner of this business had every right to remove this man from his property. Full stop.
I do have all authority given to me by the people, and you should be honoring that.
You're confused.
I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not. This is the First Amendment free press right.
Not in the office, bud. That's
It
not in
is.
the office.
Okay, let's say
You
the
can
court.
stand out there and film all you want,
Say-
like I watched you.
Okay,
fucking finish.
so-
you can stand here and film all
So
you
if the
want.
court had appointed me to you, would you have an option to refuse that monitoring me?
Because it says no filming in there, so you'd have worried it fucking.
It didn't say that on the outside of your door. It didn't say that on the outside.
You're missing the point, right? That's not a state office. It's a private office. I own it. It's my business. It's not a state business. It's not a state contracted business.
All right.
It's mine.
Okay, it's
Right.
yours. It's yours.
Right.
All right.
So this is where you're wrong.
Well, I'm on a
It says
public
film and
sidewalk.
talk.
I'm on a public
Film all
sidewalk.
you want.
All right.
So I think the owner of this business has finally gotten through to this man. Surely that's going to be the end of the conversation, right?
But for you to come in my office telling me I'm a state entity and you have some sort of right, you're out of your mind.
All right.
When's the last time you were in here? Mister, I'm in charge of you and I'm monitoring you. When were you in there last? Right, you've never been, right? Okay, so why don't you ask some information and I'll give you information instead of being an asshole? Why
All
don't you
right.
try that? If you got some sort of beef with PED, take it up with them. That has nothing to do with me. That's what I'll help you out.
Yeah, I want to come and do some public records requests. Is that possible?
Oh, man. And just when I thought he understood, now he wants to do a public records request at this private business. I'd like to take a moment to congratulate all of this man's followers. You are officially dumber after watching this.
Or do I have to go to the court?
I didn't hear you.
I want to do some public records requests. Do I have to do that at the court?
Public records request for who?
For statistics.
You have
Like
to
how
take
many,
that up with the
anything, any kind of public
state.
record.
So if you're
It's time to stop!
looking for a state and you're looking for monitoring information, you'd have to take that up with the state. I tried
Okay.
to tell you this is not the state.
Well, who do I do public records requests for the PED?
You'd have to take that up with the state, so you'd have to go to, so I go to the courthouse and I get their records from it, because that's public record.
Okay.
You can pull that all you like, because that's a state entity.
All right.
Instead, you got to gripe with this PED, I understand that.
Yeah, PEDs, they're tyrants.
Right, I grasp that.
And the court appointed me, and I'm a free citizen.
Yeah.
And this is the court case that I'm fighting for doing this.
In here in Anchorage.
At state troopers out at Palmer Courthouse.
So,
They're a bunch of fucking pussy motherfucking commies.
right, so here,
Well, the way I see it, I've only seen one person throughout this video that is acting with communist tendencies. It just happens to be the guy pretending to fight for everyone else's rights. Also, yet again, the auditor is trying to spin the narrative that his current legal troubles are all just from recording in public, when in reality, he's facing an impersonation of a public servant, which is a Class C felony. He's also alleged to have brought contraband in jail with him, a criminal trespass, a disorderly conduct, and not one, not two, not three, not four, but 5 separate charges of violating his parole. But yeah, it's just the recording thing. So he eventually does the Wad of Shame, but before we leave, he has one more message for us all.
Alaska Defendant Monitoring, a bunch of tough guys. So, that's bullshit, you know. That woman assaulted me. I want to let that one go because, I could sue him. I'll sue him if I want. And that's what it would take because APD don't give a shit.
And of course, like any good frauditor, he still claims the private business owner is a tyrant, and he very well could end up suing them for, well, who the hell knows? Hurt feelings maybe. Alright guys, I think that's where we'll wrap up today's video. If you'd like to see similar content in the future, please consider subscribing, notifying, liking, and commenting below. This is Dummy Kruger, and I'll see you guys on the next video.